So today we are making a bunch of fun recipes that are perfect for Valentine's Day, and we are starting off with M&M cookies, which are seriously the bomb. All you're going to need are some eggs, some butter, white sugar, vanilla extract, golden brown sugar or any brown sugar works, some flour, M&Ms, cornstarch, and some sprinkles of your choice. I use these really awesome little heart ones, and they're so cute. And we're just going to start off by taking 3/4 a cup of butter and putting it into a large bowl, along with a 1/2 cup of white sugar and 3/4 a cup of brown sugar. So today I'm using my KitchenAid mixer to make the cookies, but you guys can seriously use whatever. You can use your hand or a hand mixer. Anything works, and you're just going to cream that together, and then we're going to add in 1 egg. And we're also going to add in some vanilla extract. I just eyeballed it, but about a teaspoon works. And then we're just going to blend that again until it becomes nice and creamy, and it should look something like this. Then we're going to add in 2 cups and 2 tablespoons of flour to the mixture, as well as 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and then just mix that again until it looks how it looks on the video. Once our dough has finished mixing like that, we're going to add in 1/2 cup of M&Ms. I'm using the Valentine's Day ones because they're so cute, and then I'm just folding it in with a spatula, and then we're going to transfer that into some saran wrap and then put that in the fridge for at least 30 minutes, but it can last up to a couple days as well, so it should look like this. Then just roll it up and let it sit in the fridge. Once we're done, I just kind of took little pieces of dough and rolled it into a ball and put it onto a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper, and then I went in with some extra sprinkles and M&Ms and just kind of pressed them into the top so that when they bake they'd look extra pretty. So I just did that, and then I put it into an oven at 350 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes, and they turned out super adorable and seriously some of the best cookies I've ever tasted, and they were delicious. Our next recipe is for these Oreo Pops, and they are so cute and delicious. If you like Oreos, you will love these. So you're going to need some lollipop sticks, Oreos, white chocolate, and any sprinkles of your choice. So we're just going to start off by taking the Oreos out of the packaging. You can use as many as you'd like, as little as you'd like, and you're just going to split them in half. And it's actually a lot harder to get it perfect than you'd think, but it doesn't actually have to be perfect. All you're going to do then is just dip your stick into some melted chocolate, and then just put it into the Oreo cream part, and then top it with the other side of the cookie. Super self-explanatory, and again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but once you're done, it should look something like this. And then let them dry for about 20 minutes, and then after that, you're just going to dip it into some melted chocolate. I used candy dips because it's a little bit easier to melt, but do whatever you'd like. I'm just dipping them in and then dipping them in sprinkles, and some I left plain and just put a little heart on top. Super customizable. Do whatever you guys like, and that's seriously it, and they are so good. All my friends love them. These were a super big hit, and I think that they are adorable if you're throwing a party or something, or if you just want a little treat. Our next recipe is by far my favorite. I think it is just the cutest thing ever. They are brownie conversation hearts, so you'll need candy melts. I bought a bunch of different colors, as well as some brownie mix. I just got it at the store. And then to make the brownies, you're going to need some vegetable oil and eggs, as well as some cookie cutters and some red food gel. So we're just going to start off by making the brownies like it says on the back of the box. So just put your mix into a bowl, add in a couple eggs, some vegetable oil, and then mix that up. Oh, also some water. Don't forget the water. And then mix that all up, and then just bake it like it says. I just put it into a 9 by 13 inch pan and baked it for I think like 20 minutes or so, and then I just took the brownies out of the oven and let them cool, and then we will continue. Once our brownies are out of the oven and completely cool, we can just take our heart cookie cutter and cut little hearts out of our big brownie that we made. And the best part is that you get to eat the scraps after. They are so delicious. And once our hearts are all cut out, we're just going to put our candy melts into little bowls and melt them all separately. And once you're done with that, then you can just lay your little hearts out onto a wire rack, and then one by one I just did one in each color, and I just kind of poured the candy melts on top, and then took a little stick and just kind of spread it out all over and let the excess drop off of the wire rack, and then let them cool completely so that they were nice and hard. Once my candy hearts had eventually dried completely, I was able to write on top of them with this adorable little red gel that I found, and they turned out so cute. I just wrote little conversation heart messages on there like kiss me, love you, call me, and all those, and I love these so much! Our next recipe is another conversation heart one. This is s'mores conversation hearts, and they are so cute. You're just going to need some graham crackers, chocolate, marshmallow fluff, a heart cookie cutter, and some lollipop sticks. And we're just going to start off by taking our graham crackers and cutting them into hearts with our little cookie cutter. It's actually a lot harder than you'd think, so it just takes a little bit of practice and some patience, but you're just going to cut it down and then just kind of gently push it out. Just be very gentle with it. And then we're just going to put on some marshmallow fluff onto one of the hearts. It's going to take 2 hearts for each pop. So one's going to have marshmallow and the other is just going to have some chocolate. Then all you have to do is just put a stick in between and then close them together and let them dry for about 10 minutes or so. And then once you are ready, you can just dip them into the candy melts again. You can use whatever colors you'd like. I have some really fun green and blue ones here. And then when I was done with that, I just wrote on with some red gel again, and they turned out so cute. I just wrote like really fun little sayings. These didn't turn out as cute because I don't have the best penmanship, but I still love these so much, and I love you. So our next recipe is another conversation heart one, but I love conversation hearts. We are making conversation heart popcorn. Oh my goodness, how many times can I say conversation heart? But you are going to need some popcorn. I'm using kettle corn and just normal white corn, some sprinkles of your choice, as well as some conversation hearts, of course, and some white chocolate. I'm using the candy dips again, and you're just going to start off by taking your popcorn and popping it in the microwave like you normally would. And once our popcorn is all popped, I'm just going to put it into a large bowl, and since I use 2 different types, I'm just going to stir it together so they get all nice and incorporated, and then I'm going to put in some white chocolate on top of my popcorn and give it a really nice stir so that everything gets nice and incorporated and every kernel is coated, and it's delicious and sweet and salty. It's so great. And I'm also going to put in my sprinkles at this time. I'm using some pink sugar as well as some red sugar, and then also some little hearts, and I'm just going to sprinkle them all in there, stir it around so that it's nice and coated, and then I'm going to put it actually onto a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper to dry for about 15 to 20 minutes so that it gets all nice and delicious. Then just put it into a serving bowl like so and sprinkle it with some conversation hearts on top, and I love the pop of color. I just think it's so adorable, and it's such a great thing to put on like a party table or just bring to a friend's house. Seriously, anything. That's so good and so cute. Our last treat are Rice Krispie Pops. I love Rice Krispie treats. I don't know about you, but they are so good. One of my absolute favorite things, and you're going to need some chocolate of your choice, some Rice Krispies, marshmallows, butter, sprinkles, and you guessed it, lollipop sticks. So I'm just going to start off by just making my Rice Krispie treats like I normally would. It actually says the recipe on the box, but I'm just taking a half a stick of butter and melting that in a saucepan, and then adding in 4 cups of mini marshmallows and then melting that all together. Once my marshmallows were all melted, I'm just going to measure out 6 cups of Rice Krispie cereal into a huge bowl because this gets pretty messy. And then once that is all measured out, I'm just going to pour in my marshmallows on top of that and give it a really nice long stir. Once my Rice Krispies were all mixed together, I'm just going to press it into a pan that's lined with some parchment paper so that it doesn't stick, and then I'm going to press it down and get it nice and compressed so that I can cut it later. And then I'm going to let that cool for about 20 minutes, and then as you can see, I'm just going to cut them up and then drizzle them with some chocolate after putting a stick on them and some sprinkles on top, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!